Assignment 2 to deploy the new domain controller. Okay, so for this purpose, I'm going to use one of the endpoint, which is endpoint 2016. You can use other endpoint as long as Windows Server, because we're going to promote that as a domain controller. In the lab instructions, it asks you to look for the server name Toronto. Just ignore. We don't need to rename the server to Tor, yeah, but we can just use one of the endpoint server. You can use a CSAT server endpoint 2016 or 2019. Okay, first thing I did is to select the endpoint 2016, and it was power off. So I need to start the machine and then re-arm, yeah, because the license expired. Actually, if you can complete the lab in the or this activity in less than 1 hour, you don't have to re-arm. But just for the security, to avoid the problem, yeah, then I just re-arm, then restart. Okay, so overall the duration I have measured is less than 50 minutes. Yeah? You can complete in less than 50 minutes. Okay, I set the display setting, okay, to make it bigger resolution. Okay, so open the server manager, and then in the add the roles and features, we're going to promote this server to domain controller. Okay, select the role that we're going to install, which is the Active Directory services. Okay, so install to the local server, which is the endpoint 2016 Active Directory domain services. Add all the features. Just click next, and yep, this is the summary. Yeah, then we select restart if necessary, although this first step doesn't need you to restart the server. Okay, so let the installer works, and then install the all necessary component to promote this to become the domain controller. Yeah, what are they? Yeah, it's basically the installing the Active Directory service, and then create the Active Directory database ntds.dit. Okay, and then at the same time, actually there was an option also to make the server as the later, yeah, as the domain controller, but we do it later. This is only to start the service, install and start the service. Yeah. The second part, to create the Active Directory database and also the install the DNS server role, will be in the next step, yeah, which is this. Yeah. Click the yellow notification, then select to promote. Yeah, we're going to add this to the existing domain, which is the csat.internal, and then there is option to select or to install your server as the DNS and global catalog. Yeah, we select both. Then provide with the recovery password. This could be a different password from your administrator, but I just make it simpler by using the same password, capital PA $W0RD, and then choose the default setting, the location of the database, and so on. Ready, yeah, then install. Okay, so this will take a while. It will perform some tasks, yeah, including installing the DNS service role, and then also creating the NTDS DIT database. Yeah. Okay. So once ready, then it will restart the server. Okay. So just let this restart the server in a while more. Yeah. Okay. Okay, restart. Okay, restarting. Okay, after restart, then we log on again. Okay, so this server now is a new domain controller, yeah, added to the existing domain. Okay, yep. So this one is showing you that some services are not running because maybe it stop or delay start. Yeah, then what I'm doing now is just basically to make sure start all those services, yeah, to avoid the server not functioning correctly. Just right click, then after that start the service. Yeah. So identify there are 6 services that delay start. Yeah. You can just right click and start the service one by one. Okay, so once the service is started, then it will be disappear from the list. Do it all, yeah, until all started. Okay, some need more time. Yeah, you refresh, then okay, see, you have already started all the services. Yeah. Then look at the Active Directory domain. Yeah, so this tools already been installed. Okay, then look at the domain controller folder, and you notice that the SRV 2016 already been added in the domain controller list. So yeah, this basically conclude our lab assignment 2 task 2. The next is to create a group policy. Okay, thanks for watching.